Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with a Project Yarnathon update. I decided to film here in my dining room because it's a little easier for me. I have everything laid out on my table, and there's a lot more room here for me to film than going upstairs into my space where I only really have my vanity table. It's plenty of space when I'm doing like my panning videos, but for something like this, I wanted more space. Like I have a chair over here, I have piles over here, I have more piles here. So this is just easier for me. So the premise of this project, it was created by Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock. And the whole goal of Project Yarnathon is to use up a marathon's worth of yarn, which is 46,145 yards of yarn. So we are just working on things. I think we've been doing this about a year and a half. And I'm really excited about my update this month. Then also on top of that, I'm combining this with my Get Your Craft On project pan. Jaylon came to some of us and was like, hey, there's this thing that a lot of knitters do, and it's basically like a cast on frenzy for like all of January, and basically you cast on one new project for every day in January. And I was like, but I don't knit. I crochet, I kind of knit. So we decided that Get Your Craft On was just starting one new project in every day in the month of January. And then we decided to do a refresh. Some of us decided to do a refresh in July. And so we decided that any, however many projects we finished that we started in January, we would restart new projects. So I had been posting all that on my Instagram, so I'm not going to get into it. Well, I'll get into it a little bit today, but not a ton because most of it's cross stitch and I didn't really get far, so I'm not really going to show you any of that. It was like a few stitches here and there. So I'm going to first show you the items that I finished for Yarnathon. Then I'm going to show you my works in progress for my yarn crafts. And then I'm going to show you my haul. Here we go with my update for Project Yarnathon and Get Your Craft On. I'll leave all the information of who's participating in this project in the description box below, just so you can check it out. So in the first project that I finished in July were these two dishcloths. So they're knitted and they're Granny's or Grandma's favorite dishcloth or something like that. And I used 92.92 yards of yarn. I used the Lily Sugar and Cream in the shade Indigo, and this is how much I had left at the end after making two. It's not enough to make a whole other one, but I'll combine it with another yarn and make them in the future, and that's fine. And then I'll probably gift these to somebody, or I'll just put them in my stash and save them. So that is the first project. The second project I finished is a blanket for Project Linus. This is using 3 different shades of the Karen Simply Soft yarn. It is a corner-to-corner knitted blanket. So you can see I have this cream color, I have this bone color, and then I have a yellow, this sunshiny yellow. And in total, this blanket used 697 yards of yarn. So this one used up quite a bit for me, and it's one that I'll save and give to my sister's mother-in-law, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. You're probably watching this. She gets so excited. She's so sweet about all the projects and she joined in on this too, but she doesn't do YouTube or Instagram or anything. So she just updates me via Marco Polo, and it's really nice. So she shows me all her projects that way. So yeah, that'll go to her for Project Linus. Then I started working on a shawl. I started in Annie's Care Club and I did not like the yarn and it was really difficult to crochet. So I decided to repurpose the yarn And it was this really fuzzy, pretty yarn. And this is a shawl that I am going to gift to Amy Melissa. And she has a YouTube channel, so check her out. She really loved this and was like, would you make me a shawl? And I'm like, absolutely. But if you like that cream colored one, sorry, I'm bringing you closer. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I'm having a really hard time in that, like, where I'm supposed to look at the camera too. So I apologize about that because it's over here, but I want to look straight ahead and then I'm not looking at you. So anyway, I said, if you like the one that I started, I'll gift you that one. And she did. She was really excited. So here is the shawl. It is completely finished and it's like really nice size. I hope it's going to be big enough for her. She wanted to like really be able to like wrap it around her like a little blanket in restaurants and stuff. And I think that this is going to do the job. So I'm super excited to send it to her. Amy, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. I'm going to take off my little stitch marker because she doesn't need that. But yeah, this, like I said, took up, or did I say, 540 yards of yarn. So I will get this out to you, Amy, ASAP. I told her it was done. And I was like, do you want me to, like, can I wait until I do my project yarn? Sorry, I keep like getting this all in front of the camera for you. And I said, can you wait until I do my update? And she was like, yeah. So anyway, all right. So then, and I don't have these anymore, but I made another set of dishcloths for my cousin Matthew. When I did my Vegas trip, I tacked on an extra couple of days to go to Phoenix to visit my cousin. And I wanted to gift them just a little bit of a housewarming present. I didn't have a ton of room in my suitcase. I didn't want it to take too much weight. So I made them 2 of the same dishcloths that are in this pattern. I made them 2 of these, but they were in this gray color, and that used 101.38 yards. You know, it's funny that the same pattern, same size, the gray ones used a little bit more yarn, and I'm like, okay, my tension must have been different or whatever. So anyway, yeah, 101.38 yards. So what I'll probably do is like take this and take the indigo shade and just put them together and make another dishcloth. That's usually what I do. And I usually end up keeping the scrappy ones because I don't care if they, you know, are solid colors or whatever. So, and then my friend has a booth that if I really get my mojo going, maybe I would make dishcloths for her to sell at her booth. And I'm like, you can keep the money. I don't even care. So there. Okay. Then I finished another blanket. This was actually one of my original Get Your Craft On projects. And this was made out of a yarn called Homespun. This is how much I have left. So not too much. I did not have enough to like do another row and then bind off. I was nervous I would run out. So I just stopped where I was. But this is in the shade Mixed Berries. And let me see, where's my stitch marker? The last time I showed you this, I had only gotten like, how did this go? This went like this. So I had only gotten like this little bit done, and then I got the rest of it done this, you know, since the last time that I showed it to you. But I love this yarn. It is so pretty, and it was really fun to knit this blanket like I do with these dishcloths, same pattern, same as the other Linus blanket. This one I am donating to Project Linus. It's a little bit too big, I feel, for the Bijans. Bijans are small little dogs like Rosie. That's right, Miss Rosie. And this is just a little bit too big for them. So this one's going to go again to Joanne for Project Linus. And I'll donate it there. And that used up 1,042.53 yards. Yay! And then last, but certainly not least, is one more dog blanket. This one is going to be donated to Small Paws, the organization that I knit blankets for. And this one was another yarn that I was supposed to use for an Annie's Caring kit. but I did not like the pattern. I really had a hard time with the pattern. So I said, okay, I'm going to repurpose the yarn, same as before. And I knit up this blanket for Small Paws. It's just a little purple blanket, and it does have a mistake or two in it, but I'm like, the doggies won't care. This used up 738.5 yards. So in total, including all of these projects since the beginning of this project, I have used a total of 23,125 yards of yarn. And that equals just about a half of a marathon, 13.13 miles. 13.1 is a half a marathon, and so the 13.13 is just a little bit over a half. So I'm really thrilled about that. So it should only take me like a year and a half to do another half of a marathon. We'll see. I'm not like, you know, counting my chickens before they hatch, but I'm really thrilled about that. It's the first time that I really have calculated marathon wise, like where am I at and all that. Oh, and for this purple blanket, this is how much I had left. So I will save this and use it for something else. So yeah, that is my update for the projects that I got done. Okay, so let's get into my current whips. The first project I have is in this cute little bag from Midwest Stitches. This is where I've been getting the majority of my bags from. I just love her construction. She always has a little thingy on the end, like a fob, and then a cute little coordinating fabric on the inside. And then she's also got like a little thing here. You can put your stitch markers on there, your scissors, whatever you want. But this is the Pearl Soho blanket, and this is what it's going to look like. So it's basically like a big stripe and then an offsetting color. So I am using, and this is crocheted. I am using this Knit Picks yarn in Heatherly, and it's a sport weight yarn. It's beautiful. And I'm using this gray color, and I'm using this peachy color. And this is going to be a blanket for my room, so I'm really excited about it. However, when I bought the yarn, I didn't realize that if I dry this yarn, it is going to shrink. So this is a blanket that I'm now going to have to wash and then hang up to dry, which is such a pain in the butt, but that's okay. So when I started this blanket, I did my row of gray. The lighting's not the greatest here, but that's okay. And I stitched all the way, I stitched just a few rows, and then I really had worked on it some more. This is all I got done. So I'm going to move my stitch marker up to here so that I can show you progress the next time I work on it. But I really had enjoyed working on this blanket, and there's something like satisfying knowing that it's going to be for me, for my bed. Like, I'm always making blankets and things for other people, and I've made myself a few, but it's just been like with leftover yarn that I just was like, oh, I'll make something. And this was something that like I picked out specifically for myself. So I'm really excited about it. And it really like came at a good point in my life. Like, I had been redecorating my room after my divorce. And so I was like, you know, this is something for me that I'm choosing. And I was really excited about that. So this is one project that I've been working on. Another one is in another Midwest Stitches bag. This is so cute. This one is actually like a drawstring bag. And on the inside, there's this like cute little picnic fabric. And I am using, again, the Caron Simply Soft yarn. I'm using a green, a blue, and then the rest of it is going to be white. And this is another blanket that I'm either making for Linus or for the doggies, depending on how big it is when I get it done. And I'm going to put this little, oh, here we go, over here, this little unicorn stitch marker on it. Isn't that freaking adorable? I love it. So I'm going to put that on right now so I can remember where I was at for this update. And then for the next update, you'll see how far I got, which is probably going to be to finish it. And I also have these little stoppers. They're little bees. They're so cute. They go on the ends of your needles so that your project doesn't fall off. So that is another whip that I have started. Another one is a cowl that I started. This is called the Endless, what is this called? Hold, please. Okay, it's called the Mountainous Valley Cowl, and it's knit in the round. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this pattern, but I'll show it to you on this side. It basically goes, and then there's like a little mountain, and then it'll go some more, and then there'll be another little mountain. And I have these little mushroom caps on it. Danny, and the yarn I'm using is this LRA Superwash Wool in this orange color. It's really nice. Danny had let us know about this organization that takes handmade like cowls, scarves, mittens, stuff like that. And it's an organization out of California, and they donate the items to the LGBTQIA homeless youth. I don't know if it's just youth or if it's like anybody. But I just thought that was fantastic, and I really have wanted to get a little bit more daring. This is another bag from Midwest Stitches. There's not socks in here, but I figured this is cute for this project. I wanted to get a little, like, I don't know, just do something a little different, and so that's what I chose to work on. And then, let's see, next, I love this. I'm really excited about this. It's from the yarn dyer Katya, and it's Concept, and this is a Bohemian silk yarn. It is cotton and silk blend, and it's going to be this beautiful shawl. And I started it, and then I had to start it again because I completely messed it up, but here is the new start on that. And this is what the yarn looks like. It's just gorgeous. So I'm super excited. I'm not even going to put a stitch marker on there because it's like, I mean, yes, I started it, but like, I didn't really start it. So there is that. And this is in a cute little bag, again, by, you guessed it, Midwest Stitches. It's another little sock bag that I'm using for the cowl or for the scarf. And then my last, but nope, not last. This is the second to last whip. I have it in this cute little pumpkin bag, drawstring by Midwest Stitches. And on the inside, there's this cute like orange fabric. And this is one of my favorites so far. This is a Pearl Soho knit and fold bandana, and it called for what they called a picnic cotton, but I chose a wool, and this is what it's going to look like. You basically knit a square and then you fold it in half and you wear it like a little bandana. But I just thought it would be like a cute little thing for me for school. Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? I don't know what her deal is. She's like coughing. So anyway, I chose this yarn. This is from Hobby Lobby, and it's called Yarn Bee. And it's authentic hand-dyed in Wabi Sabi. And this is what the ball looks like. It's so pretty. And I've gotten kind of far on this. I mean, for me, this is such small knit, and you guys see what I normally knit, which is like stuff for the dog blankets and stuff. So anyway, I got pretty far on this. I'm really excited. I got about 40 rows in. So really cute. I'm loving it. It's going to take me forever because I'm super slow because this is like tiny little yarn. And yeah, and I did make one mistake. So when I see Jaylon again in October, I'm going to need her to help me fix it, I think. But even if I don't fix it, it'll be fine. I mean, nobody will even notice it once I'm wearing it. So I put my little stitch marker on so that next time I come on, I can show you my progress. And then last but not least, you guys, I got to show you my temperature blanket. It is flipping huge. That's what she said. And I'm about a week and a half behind, but I will show you, where is my marker? Oh my goodness. It's like, I can't even like, okay. So the last time I showed it to you, I was all the way down there by the pink, and then I've done all of that. So it's like a lot of purple and then gray, which signifies like the 77 to 97 degree weather. So I've not hit over 100. So that yarn was a complete waste to buy, because I don't think we'll get above 100 at all anymore this year. But this thing is going to be a lot bigger than what I thought. It's going to be a lot longer than what I thought. And I guess now that I know, if I ever decide to make one again, I mean, unless I do it for a gift for someone, but I have to really love them. If I decide to do this again, I probably will go wider. And the other problem that I'm coming across is trying to find yarn for, like, and match the dye lots, because when you start, of course, you don't know how much you're going to need, right, for each temperature. So I bought like 2 skeins of each color, and I've had to order more. And you'll see in my haul section what happened to me this last time I bought yarn. For this project, it didn't work out the best. So yeah, those are all my whips. Okay, so let's get into the haul portion of this video. Yikes. So I got my Malabrigo yarn club in from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and it always comes in this cute little bag, which this will come in handy for like some sock projects that I'm going to be starting. You guys, wait till you see this yarn. This is called, this is a fingering weight yarn, and it's called Playroom. Look at how freaking gorgeous this is. And my lighting isn't even the best, and it's just gorgeous. And then the next one is called Fuchsia. Like, oh my God, gorgeous. And it comes with 2 little stitch markers every month. And one says 2023. And it's in the shape of the little bag. I'm really bad with this camera thing. And then this one is in the shape of a bag, and it says Malabrigo Club. Maybe this isn't the best idea to have this like here, because that, let me see if I pull the table back. Maybe the light will be different. I don't know. Probably wasn't the best idea to film here. All right, so I'm gonna put these over here so that I don't lose them. The bag over there. All right, and then I needed more yarn for my temperature blanket, so I ordered 2 more balls of the gray, and I'm gonna put those over there, so I'll need them. And then 2 more balls of the purple, except when I got them in, they are definitely not the right purple, because this is the right purple. So I had to, it might be hard to see. These top 2 are like a heathered purple, and the bottom one is more that solid. So I'm going to keep the 2 heathered ones because I think they're gorgeous and I can use them for something. But this is really the color I wanted, so I ended up getting 2 of those. And then when we were in Vegas, Valerie gifted all of us yarnies with some Italian yarn, and this is a 50-gram ball of merino yarn, and I got this beautiful blue color. So I'm really excited to see like what I can make with it. So I was really happy to get that. Thank you, Valerie. And then, okay, so when I was on my beach trip, I was looking for yarn for a specific project, and I'll show you that when I start it. And I needed like a lace weight yarn. Oh, I'm really nervous about this. And then I also needed size 6 needles. So I ended up getting these Likey needles. It's driftwood, and they're wood needles, which I have not knitted with wooden needles in a long time. But the reason I chose it is because this yarn that I got, you guys, this is gorgeous. I got 3 skeins of this Cascade yarn alpaca lace. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful color. And I got 3 skeins of it. And this is going to knit up to be the most beautiful cowl. It's a cowl I'm going to make out of it. Jaylon made it, and I was like, oh my God, I want to make that so bad. And she's like, it's a slog. And I'm like, I don't care. That means like it takes forever and it's really annoying. I don't care. But I heard that a slippery yarn does better on wooden needles because it doesn't slip as much as it would on metal needles. Okay, and then I got in Vegas, I got these are both from the Sin City Yarn Shop. This is the Sin City yarn, and it's a fingering weight, and it's in Wild Aces. It's this beautiful like pinky red. I love it. And then I got this one from Soccer Mom Fibers. It's the One Skein Wonder. Does it have a color on it? It says One Skein Wonder. I don't know if that's the name of the color, but here's the color I chose. It's beautiful. So I'm excited about that. And then I subscribe to the Louie and Lola hand-dyed yarn seasonal box. So they do a yarn for each month. Let's see, when was this? April, May, and June. But they come from Australia and Tunisia. So their seasons are flip-flopped, right? So they're in winter right now. So the April one is this. And when I first got it, I was like, oh my God, July 4th yarn. No, you egocentric girl. This is a Color Shift. This is from the Color Shift Yarn Club, and this is the April shade. It doesn't say a name on it, it's from Tasmania, not Tunisia. Tasmania, duh. And it's a merino nylon blend. And then this is the May color. So beautiful. Tunisia. I'm like, I can be so dumb sometimes. And then this like purpley brown, oh my gosh, like right there is another shift of it. This is the June colorway. And then I have my Speckled Finch. Every month I get a yarn box from the Speckled Finch, and this is the July box, and this is in the shade Watermelon, and then this is in Once in a Melon. And I didn't save the goodies because I don't think they were goodies that necessarily went with the box or with the yarn. I can't remember. But anyway, these are beautiful. I cannot wait to use them. I don't know when, considering all this yarn behind me, but I digress. And then August was like ice cream. So here's Neapolitan, and here is Just Chilling. So this is like a brown, and then this is like brown, pink, cream, like Neapolitan ice cream. It's so beautiful. And then August came with this little bag. I don't know where the bag went for July. And it came with this candy stick, which I'll give away. And it came with this cute little friggin' ice cream cone stitch marker. I am in love. Love, love, love. From Charmed Dreams. It's so freaking cute. I love stitch markers. They're so adorable. And then it also came with, this was a bonus from Katrinkles. And it's like it's to measure like stitch gauge. So if you want to know how many stitches you have, you can lay this on your yarn. This is a handy little tool. So that's really cute. And then it also came with, let's see, it came with this little ice cream sticker, adorbs, and then a card that tells you all about the yarn and the box, and a code for like use in the store. So that is my Speckled Finch box. And then last but not least, I have some like cross stitch stuff. So let me grab this. All right. So I belong to a Linen and Ada Witchell Imports yarn club subscription every month. And in June, I received this Ada in French lace, and I got an Ada in linen as well, but I already put the linen in a project, so this is the Ada that I have left. So this will go in my stash. And then in July, I got my 28 count linen in ivory and my 14 count Ada in ivory. So one linen, one ivory, or one linen, one Ada, both in ivory. And then I also subscribe to the Fabric Flare fabric subscription box. This is in 14 count Ada, and Fabric Flare does like really cool fabric, and on one side it's dyed and on the other side it's not, but this is the Focal Patriotic board, and it's all like red, white, and blue. And this is like what it would look like if you opened it up. And they always give you suggestions for like patterns you can use with it. And then this August, I got this one in script. So you can see that it has like script writing on it. So this is pretty cool. And then I really wanted to get some just white Aida so that when I was ready to do like I don't know, pretty much any project, I would have it. So I ordered from Amazon during Amazon, is this 14 and 18 count? Yeah. So I decided when I had the last Amazon Prime Days, I was going to get this. So I got 16 and 18 count white, just white plain Aida. So that'll go in my stash. So that'll be nice to have, like, in case I'm here and I'm like, ooh, I want to start this project, and I have the threads and stuff. I usually have the DMC. And then I bought 2 more project bags for cross stitch from Melanie Henson. These are just gorgeous. The first one is this book bag, and it has like books on the back, and then this cute little stitch or cute little zipper pull. She always does these cute little zipper pulls. And then this one is cherries with the picnic cloth on the inside. And then this cute little cherry zipper pull. I can also use these as stitch markers if I want to. So yeah, so those are all my haul. That's all my haul since the last time I posted. Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long day today. I did a lot. Anyway, what do you think of my haul? What do you think of my whips? What do you think of my finishes for this month? Yeah, thanks for sticking around. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.